Happy Thursday.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! It's
Thirsty
Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. That's what you should start calling this. It's not the Thursday Night Live. It's the drinking Thursday because we're all alcoholics or something.
Well,
Sorry.
except for January.
Except for January. That was that was a painful month. Probably to be had again, but not too soon.
True.
Hopefully. Anyway, hello everyone. Whoops, I hit my microphone. I should probably adjust that just a smidge. All right, there. Well, now you can see it. Dang, I'm all sorts of discombobulated today.
Why is that, Dan?
Yeah.
I had no. It wasn't like the worst day. It was just not a great day. You know, like actually, Meg pointed out, she was like, you guys have had a lot of wins, and so you were due for
Due for
a
some
setback.
losses.
I was like, yeah, you're right, because
I don't feel like we had enough wins to make up for our shit.
No.
Though.
You know how it is. It's never like all wins, so you have to have some stumbles, right?
Yeah.
So it did one of these. We went, So you got to have those once in a while. Just keep your expectations correct, and keep you on your toes. I haven't decided if I want to talk about that or not. So
Shit. So I segued for nothing. Damn.
It's gonna warm up. Yeah, too early time.
Yeah.
Definitely too early. Definitely too early to talk about that. But I don't know. I just it's like, God, do I really? Well, anyway, we filmed the video about it and I edited it, and that's coming out tomorrow morning.
All right.
So that was
So you won't have to wait too long.
no, less than what? I guess a little over 12 hours. But all I do is win. Yeah, it's not the same.
You gotta sing the rest of it.
Yeah.
I don't know the whole song. Go ahead.
No, it's up on the screen.
Is that how it goes? Okay.
No, that's not how it goes.
I don't know the lyrics to that song. I just heard, whatever. So let's see. Yes, the big thing that's going on this week is we are wrenching on Steven's. There.
Right there.
Steven's F430. We had initially told him, I don't know, over a year ago, hey, we should do a DIY conversion to manual on your 430. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. So
I'll give you credit. It was like 50 weeks ago because you brought your car down like the week after I moved here. So
Steve's been patient. Steve has been exercising a lot of patience.
Listen, when we talked about it, it was always, hey, it had the lineup, right? Schedule had the lineup from multiple people, me, him, the business, Art, because we had the product, right? And it just, the stars lined up this month.
Finally,
that's all it was.
Finally. Yeah. Look, I've been doing YouTube long enough. When I see a video title that's like stuff was broken and blah blah blah, I didn't panic at all because I was there.
Yeah.
And my confidence that the car was going to work fine was 99%. So, and we had been texting with Hoovy, and every single time we texted him, like, we're like, hey, how's it going? He's like, love it. Can't stop loving it, all that sort of stuff. So we were like, no, okay. Did not really worry us that much. What does Steve do?
Nothing.
Retired.
He's retired.
Yeah. He kicks back and takes month-long vacations.
He's living the dream.
You are living the dream, man.
Was New York's finest.
But he worked
That's right.
hard to get there.
Yes, he did.
New York City, right, Steve?
Yes.
NYC firefighter.
Yeah.
Marshall.
Oops. Oh, wait. Why'd that come back? Okay. So, yes, it is a coupe, and it is a, what year is it?
It's an 06.
06. Got the carbon ceramic brakes, lots of carbon fiber interior parts.
It's a nice car.
Daytona seats, roast Corsa tan. And prior to this, it was basically stock, right?
Yeah, there was nothing done to it.
Yep. Oh, that's going to be so different.
Oh, yeah.
I believe John put the only modification that was not from the spec sheet, because he gave me the spec sheet. What it came with was he changed out the paddles.
Wait. BB just talked.
Yeah, holy shit.
What the hell just happened? He gave us the 20,
Wow.
but wife just made me take out my headphones because she likes to listen too. Well, thank you.
That's a compliment.
Cheers to your wife.
Hey, we'll
Yeah.
take it. Welcome to the show. The
Couples
shit
night.
show. Couples night. Sorry, continue.
He put on carbon fiber shift paddles, and
Oh, yeah.
the door passenger handle he upgraded to carbon fiber. That was the
Oh,
only
that
thing
wasn't
modified.
factory.
Who was this? The prior owner?
Prior owner, yeah, who was a watcher of the channel, and
Okay.
he reached out to Dan and said, "Hey, I'm looking to sell. Would like to sell to one of your guys. If you have a consultation and just throw a referral." And that
Nice.
got great.
Just happened. Yeah, like I think a week or two later, Steve hit me up, was like, "Hey, I'm wanting to buy a 430. Want to do a consultation." And so we did a consultation. We discussed what he wanted, and I said, "Hey, I just happened to have a viewer of the channel reach out to me and say that they were trying to sell a car." And he was like, "Well, what sort of condition is the car?" And I'm like, obviously I haven't seen the car, but I'm like, I know the guy, and I know he's fairly pedantic, and it sounds like the car, from everything he's told me, is in extremely good condition. And
It was.
yeah, that was true.
His car is nice.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a very, very good example of a 430.
It just has over 13,000 miles in it, so it's
geez.
in
Nothing.
really great shape.
Yeah, like the paint's in great shape, the undercarriage, everything's clean. Headers were starting to let go.
Oh,
You could hear a little tick,
We-
tick, tick, tick.
You could hear a tick, and we could see some insulation popping out through the.
I've taken everything apart though. It's come apart super easy.
Yeah,
At least when I was there.
except for
So
those.
good timing,
Except for those
right?
little button cap.
The ones I said
Allen
were going to
heads.
be a big pain in the
Yeah,
ass.
you
to
were
get
right.
off. Yeah,
We had to Dremel all of those.
yeah.
3 of the 6, half of them were stuck.
That was just a bad design by Ferrari.
Well, that was a bad choice of hardware.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like,
should've
why are
used
they
the-
using those?
Yeah.
That is definitely
Terrible.
an example of the wrong bolt for the wrong job. So
You've changed headers before on 430s. Did you run into that before?
Oh yeah, I've changed them
That's
like
him.
15 times.
Well, this isn't for the headers though. This is there. It has
No.
that frame in there, the K frame.
This is on the
And there's
K
a little,
frame.
yeah. There's a little panel underneath where the power steering reservoir goes,
Mm.
and there's these screws with a hex bit
Mhm.
that you need to take them off, but they get seized in there, and that's one of the easiest ones to strip.
Yep.
Okay.
So you try to get it off and you strip them, and then there's some underneath. I wasn't there when they took them off, but
One of the
not
ones
fun.
underneath.
it
stripped
sounded
too.
not fun.
We had the Dremel from underneath. Both Dan was holding most of it from above, and I'm like guiding it from underneath, just
Yeah.
cutting a chamfer in it.
It was a pain in the ass. Manual conversions through EAG are $35,000 at the moment for an F430 or 360. I believe they want to increase the prices though because stuff's just costing more. So, Hoovy trip and behind the scenes, please. We didn't go on the trip with him.
Yep.
So I mean, we did the whole thing live. So if you want behind the scenes, that's pretty much behind the scenes.
Yeah, and you pretty much got all the behind the scenes from Wichita to here because it's flat and flat.
Great.
There was
So
no,
the 2 scenes of driving are what it looked like for 8 hours.
yeah. Oh look, there's nothing. Oh hey, look, there's nothing still.
Yeah.
Pretty
Those
much.
Oklahoma roads.
Yeah,
How about
right.
those?
pretty terrible.
Yeah, oh, God.
We are documenting and following the directions. So EAG wrote the Bible, and it is a 500-page
Yeah.
instruction manual on how to do a conversion, and so we're following that fairly closely. We're obviously there's a few things that we're skipping around, and there's a few things we're doing in addition. Because Stephen was like, this is the thing, when you're doing a conversion, that's the right time to do a bunch of other stuff
Mhm.
because you have the car halfway apart. So it's the right time to do a lot of things and save on labor. So I mean, it's just a reality. If you're going to do a conversion, that's why I hate saying, oh, it's $35,000, because no, it's not going to be $35,000 ever. It's
Yeah.
always going to be more because there's always something that needs to be done. And there's always something you should do while you're in there too. Period. Like if you skimp on it, you're doing yourself a major disservice. Major.
Mhm.
Yep. Unless
So-
you just
So
have
that-
money to burn and you don't want to drive your car.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if you're like, that's the problem, right? So those are probably the people who are just trying to flip it and make a buck.
Yeah.
Is that your Monica, Steve?
Yes.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh, wait, there's a
Yeah, there you are. You're in the picture. I see
Holy
you,
crap!
Steve, in that
We
picture.
actually have. Oh yeah, I see you in the picture. Very
Oh,
small,
yeah.
Steve.
Hey, Monica.
Itty bitty.
I mean, kudos to them for writing a 500-page manual. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
And you guys are
color
probably the-
pictures.
too.
It's-
You're
it's
probably the
been-
first people to go through it, right?
We
So
are,
you
and that
get
was why
feedback.
we're doing this. We're doing it because as we do it, we're finding errors in the
Yeah.
manual or small
Or better
Red
things.
ways
line.
to do.
Yeah. And so we're changing it as we go. Yeah. So that was we purposely are doing this. This was why it worked out so good for the timing
Yeah,
for
that's good.
Steven's car, because it was like, oh, someone needs to do the conversion based on the manual who has not done a conversion yet.
You
And
guys
see
are
if we can
beta
actually
users.
right. Can someone actually do it? And like I'm gonna say we're not. Oh, is my audio quiet?
I don't,
little
that's
bit.
why I was asking.
It's fine.
I can. Want me to sit
Fine.
closer? Does
Fine
that help?
for
It
me.
just seemed like you weren't as loud as everyone else.
Oh shit. Okay. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's one of the things we wanted to show
That's
is that
better.
like theoretically, if someone's gonna DIY convert one of these Ferraris, they need to be reasonably skilled at working on cars. You can't just be like, oh, I've changed oil before.
Yeah.
No, you gotta
No.
have done some stuff, but you also don't have to be a technician. Is the theory, right? And so like it's perfect. We're a perfect use case. We do a lot of wrenching, but I'm not a technician, and I don't have a desire to be. So
And I certainly am not either.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if the two of us can figure it out, I will say this: having two people, I would really recommend two people.
Yes, definitely.
It's been like there's a lot of stuff that you would have difficulty doing with
Yeah.
one person.
I think
Not to
3
mention-
is ideal because you got one guy getting the tools, you got one guy doing the work, and you got one guy reading the instructions, kind of walking everyone else through it. I think
There's moments. I think the big thing is there's certain things that like Steven was on the top of the car or the bottom of the car, and I'm on the opposite side, and we're both reaching in and grabbing something and trying to work on it together, and it really helped out. Oh wait, sorry. What was your thing, Alex? I saw something about like, oh, your car has metal in the oil. Well, I mean, how much? It's the depends,
that's-
right?
I've seen cars with metal in the oil all the time. If it's just a tiny bit of, whatever powder in the bottom of the oil.
Yeah,
pan
I
or
mean, if it
something,
looks
I'm
like
not
it's
really
part
worried
of
about it.
the main
If you have
bearing, then
chunks
that's a
of
problem.
bearing in there, then yeah, that's a problem.
What if you have no friends because all of your friends hate you because you have a Ferrari? I mean,
You need new friends.
you need new
friends.
friends, Greg. It's not my fault you don't hang out with us, Greg. That's on you.
Is that
We
true?
drove together on Saturday. I was behind you.
Yeah.
Alex, I
Greg-
think you need to drain the oil and send it to Blackstone, for
Blackstone.
an analysis and have them tell you what's in it, and then you'll know what's going on.
Yeah. If they're like, hey, there's a lot of Nicosil, you'll be like, uh-oh.
The drain plug had chunks. How big were the chunks? Because I've I've changed oil on BMWs, and I've had like little tiny pebbles of metal come out, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's pretty normal." Like, really? I don't know about that.
I mean, that's the thing, though, is like, okay, what are your options, right? You can either say, okay, I'm going to panic, and it's time to rebuild the engine,
Drive it until
Or-
it dies.
or
I just
drive it until it
Change
pops.
the oil regularly and just drive it.
The problem is, it's like if there's something that's catastrophically failing, and you let it go,
Yeah.
will it cause more damage than can be, just rebuilt?
Then
Yeah.
just a
It's
spun
like-
bearing.
Right. Like if you spin a bearing or it
Throw
seizes
a
up a
rod.
bearing, yeah, then it starts. Okay, now he's throwing a rod, or it went through the block, so now or it smashed the head. And now it's gone from being probably like a $10,000 or so fix to a $30,000 fix. So
Is that the Turteria?
that's the Eternia.
Turdia.
Well, he said exotic. He's got more than one.
I'm assuming it's the Eternia. Come on, it's got 90,000 something miles on it.
Yeah, he drives the shit out of that McLaren too. So
That's true. You are driving that McLaren pretty hard, and those things do like to pop their engines once in a while.
Just every once in a while.
Yeah.
Source of leak on blue Ferrari. It's under the intake manifold somewhere. I've just put it in the air and tried to find it, and it's not visible from anywhere easily. The intake has to come off.
Is it mixed with the oil or?
No, not that I can tell.
Well, that's good.
But I still think it's a head gasket.
I don't. I was reading up on it. I think it's the idle control valves, which they said while you're doing the intake, do those. They're right there.
Interesting.
I mean, it's an old ass Ferrari engine, right? It gums up with carbon and all sorts of bullshit, and then doesn't idle right, doesn't run right until you clean stuff. And
yeah, well, it did idle funny when it was hot, and we were coasting on the highway. Like,
I mean, it's barely running. I mean, when I started,
it barely runs now.
Yeah, but you can't run it more than like 20 seconds right now.
Yeah.
And when Hoovy started, I'm telling you, when Hoovy started, it did not run properly for like 30 seconds. It didn't.
Yeah, when he cold started it, it was rough.
Like struggling. Remember? And I was like, "What's going on here?" And he's like, "No, hold on."
Yep. And then it caught up, and it was.
Yep. When is the video coming out for the 355? I would say sometime next week.
I filmed a video, but I didn't like the way it came out. I think you need to film it on that one.
I started editing it, and I got like 3/4 of the way through, and I'm like, the problem. Actually, I was happy with it, except that the damn microphone was dead.
Oh.
So the lav mic did not catch anything, so I couldn't hear you for shit.
I feel like that always happens when someone else tries to film a video.
Well, look, I was laughing, and at the same time, I empathized so hard with you, Josh, because something went wrong, and you were like, "God damn it! Fuck, I hate it." And like I heard you like kind of grumbling, like, "Shit, I hate this shit," or something like that. And I was just like, I've been there 80 times filming videos. I'm like, yep, it's so frustrating sometimes. Like, doesn't matter what you do, something like the camera breaks, or this goes wrong, or that goes wrong, or you forget to do something, you have to go back. You're like, "God!" Yeah. It's so frustrating.
I'm learning.
It's I mean, everyone thinks it's so easy to make YouTube videos. I'm like, dude, it is.
Yeah.
When you have to hold the camera in front of your face and talk into a camera, you're just like, I'm such a douche.
Yeah. Yep. Honest to God, all of you who think it's easy, as soon as we're done with the live tonight, just take your cell phone, hold your cell phone at yourself, and try and narrate something.
Talk about your day.
Not tonight. Not tonight. Go to the grocery store and do it in the middle of
right.
No, that's expert level, right? Do it in front of public. Do it at home first. Do it at home first, and see if you can make it look and sound like coherent.
Yeah.
Then go do it in public, and see if you can do it again and not feel like a complete piece of crap.
Yep.
I don't make it look easy.
I've been learning.
I'm getting more used to it.
It's hard.
Every time I do it, it's a little bit easier, but it's still really awkward for me.
The biggest secret is no one likes doing it and no one feels comfortable doing it.
Yep.
I'm sure there's people out there that love it. Come on.
There's psychopaths. Those people have mental illnesses.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Megan, what is type A exactly? I don't even know what that means.
You're way too like you want everything to be perfect and calculated and
that's true.
Yeah. Your video did really good.
It did.
Yeah.
Going to bed.
I mean, it's funny because you think your video sucks, but other people generally think
I can't even watch my own video. I didn't even.
It's hard to watch yourself.
Don't worry, I can't either. It's okay.
Talk to mom.
Always in control. It goes type A. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
When they use the time is money.
Very calculated.
And you brought me somewhere for like.
John, I'm mentally ill.
Yeah. I mean, like compared to Hollywood stuff, you're doing good because you're shooting like basically 1-to-1 ratio.
Well, and the hard thing about it is since we're not Hollywood, is we don't have a script.
Yeah.
You have to come up with the thought on the fly of what you're gonna say. Like you can like it sounds weird, but like trying to reshoot the same thing over and over, the more times you reshoot it, the faker it gets and the worse it gets.
Yep.
Like, I hate reshooting anything, and I try my best not to. Even if I like misspeak, I'll just go back over it, because as soon as you do a retake in the YouTube world, it loses that authenticity. It's hard.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
aware
very
of
true.
the RAM recall. There's been like 20 RAM recalls on my truck. So
Yeah, it's a Dodge.
Whatever.
It's-
Yeah. I just.
Oh, I thought he was
whatever.
talking about computer memory.
Oh,
Ow.
I was like, what the heck is he talking about?
Yeah, no. How do you know my computer has a RAM recall? Dan, I bet you're excited. We're starting to see test drives of Ferrari Pure Songway. No, I
it
haven't
actually
even-
looks better than I thought it would. Like seeing it, but I'm still not excited for it.
It does not excite me.
Did
at
Ferrari of
all.
Boston not have one when you guys went?
No, it wasn't.
No,
there
they
wasn't
didn't have
any
one.
there.
But-
Whatever. I'll see one eventually. I haven't even test
Yeah.
driven a Roma yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, was Casey there just to pick his up? Like he didn't
Yeah.
go on the drive.
Yeah.
Okay. He never would respond to me. Dick.
Like Meg's coming. I'm not
Oh
going to
my
put it up
God.
because I'm not going to put it up because it'll get us demonetized. But that's hilarious, Meg.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
Yeah. After having the F12, I completely changed my perspective on the Pure Songway. V12, all the things. Yeah, the V12 is pretty sick.
Yeah.
You're all horrible to watch, and that's why we love you.
Fair enough.
Cheers to that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll
yeah,
take
we'll
that.
make that. We're terrible
Cheers.
people. Gosh.
Casey's actually getting a Puro Songway,
He is. Yep.
so I'm sure we'll get to review it when he gets it.
And Cheryl, like, yeah, trust me, every time I watch myself as I'm editing my own videos, I'm like, oh my God, I hate my voice. I hate my
Yeah.
face. I hate
I
everything
just,
I'm
I
doing.
just have to keep telling myself, I don't care. I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care.
No, that's
Yeah, you can't aim for perfection. That's
I'm
So-
for sure.
telling myself that over and over again, and I finally start to believe it. Then I'm just like,
Yep.
whatever. I'll just film
There's-
this, and it's
there's
who
very
cares?
few moments now where I go back and I'm like, damn it, I shouldn't have done that or whatever. It's usually like something I said, not something like I don't know. It's like I'm kind of getting numb to it. Like there's certain things I won't allow people to harass me about just because I feel like it's childish and distracting. So like I'll just throw this. I'm comfortable enough now that I can do this, right? Like I have a giant nose. Okay, this thing is big, right? There's no denying it. And you know the perspective. Look at that. It's huge. All right. So I actually banned the word nose. You cannot
Nice.
say the word nose in a comment because there were so many people
That's
commenting
bullshit.
about my nose at first, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not getting rhinoplasty. Okay, I'm not going to go get my nose done just for YouTube. That's stupid, right? Like I might get it done because like it doesn't work very well and I can't breathe all that well. That would be great, but I'm not going to do it because of aesthetics. Like I'm not that vain, and that sounds like a really big waste of money. So anyway, I've had it over the years get used to the fact that I get told I have a giant nose basically every single day of my life now.
Meg makes a good point. The comment
Yeah.
she made.
But
Oh
yes, that first one. Being
yeah.
on YouTube is
Thick
a
skin.
growth exercise for not
Yeah,
giving
that's
AF.
so true.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, by
It's
the way,
true.
Dan, YouTube reversed their policy, and you can mildly curse again, as long as it's not within the first 7 seconds.
What does
Well, not
mild
on
mean?
live. On the lives, we get our ass kicked.
Yeah, I know, but
Last,
they at least
like,
changed it. So.
well, so yeah, it's you
You gotta
can't.
use your own money, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
What do you mean
Yeah.
by that?
I am perfect. No, I'm not.
I'll
Yes.
pay you some.
You're gonna have to wait until.
My issue with the Pure Songway, the
Yeah.
back door swings so damn wide, you have to get a huge garage to use as family car. That's a valid point.
Do they
Yeah,
open?
basically come. They were
the side?
suicide doors. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, just the rear passenger
OMG.
doors.
I like this. You should do a new series of normal guy experiences of medical procedures. I actually, hey, I will have you know, I have documented my what was it? The epidural in my spine. I did my LASIK surgery, and I did,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
did
I remember that.
my nose thing. It was I don't remember. It was called like it wasn't a rhinoplasty. It was something.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, if you want to get up close and personal with Dan's face,
Right.
watch those
I've done-
videos.
3 of my medical procedures, and I'll have you know, I have a medical. No, it's not.
Oh
neck-
yes, film it, Meg.
Film
Film it.
No, please don't.
On not the actual procedure.
People don't
Yeah.
want to see or hear about
Not
that.
yeah, not the procedure,
No.
but
We'll discuss it. Did you document your colonoscopy? How'd you know about that? It hasn't happened yet.
yeah,
That's
soon.
soon. I have to go get a colonoscopy in.
How did he know about that?
I know. Did I talk
Good
about
guess.
We were
I
talking
think
about
he
that
was-
on the post
He must have
live.
been guessing.
It's a good guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that was a guess.
yeah. Whoops, we gave it away.
Shit, well, we gave it away. Anyway, yeah, I have to get a colonoscopy in a little
Gotta
over
get his
2
ass
weeks,
cleaned
or
out.
That's right.
a week and a half.
Swiffer sweeper.
Oh my god, dude! Reading the
Did-
instructions of what you have to do prior to
it's-
that,
Yeah.
I am not. First of all, I'm going to apologize right now, Steven, because that starts Tuesday next week.
Oh no.
I'm going to be a grouchy asshole.
Wait,
Because I can't.
Pun intended.
wait, that's
No,
the night.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, it's going to be terrible. I am going to be so grouchy because
When will your mood turn around? Because that's when we're getting in.
the 21st,
Okay. So all right,
the day before you get into town.
all right. You should be back to normal by then.
Yeah, I'll be fine. No, like as soon as you're done, they're like, go ahead and eat. As soon as you're
Oh,
done.
Okay.
You're going
Yeah.
to a steakhouse afterwards, right?
Oh, it'll be like
Replenish.
9 a.m. and I'm gonna go eat like a giant burger or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
I love it.
I just had and I had all the skin cancer stuff done recently. That was
Oh yeah.
I talked about that in a video. So I guess that's 4 things. Yeah, whatever.
Everything check out?
I think it's important to talk about that stuff because a lot of people don't think about it. And like one guy, believe it or not, one guy actually sent me an email. It's like, I think you saved my life because I watched your video about the skin cancer stuff. He's like, I've got a mark just like you had, so I'm getting it checked out.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm like, hey, that'd be awesome. Like,
There you go.
you know what's funny is the epidural video. That one I've got a lot of views on, and a lot of people have asked me like serious questions about it. It's fascinating. So, jerks who insult others on YouTube really are sick assholes. I agree with that. How pathetic is your self-esteem that you would do that? Very low.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, it's a huge waste of time. I just don't understand it.
Yep.
Anyway, so car stuff.
Yeah.
Into butt stuff and
I have another butt joke, but you know.
But like,
No, you need a t-shirt where it says tunnel runs.
Oh God.
well played.
It's a good.
That was a good one.
The
Okay.
Ferrari going through a tunnel. Yeah, it'd be.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
you'd
yeah.
know. Yeah.
With a little scope at the end. Just a little light.
That's
And
terrible.
all right. Enough of that. I missed the butt stuff. All right.
So,
So
cars. So
Cars,
inventory. You moving some more cars?
so we're light on inventory. We have the Lamborghini Huracan still. Please, for the love of God, someone buy that thing. We have the 456, which now needs some repairs. We have the 355, which is ready to go. And I guess the Cobra, technically the GT500, if someone really wanted it, they could take it off my hands. I wouldn't cry about that, but that's it. We only have 4 cars right now, which is actually I lied.
575, right?
360.
Well, the
What about the one,
575, the 575 got converted, and then the
Yeah.
360 we just
Yes.
got.
What's up with that?
So that is actually a car that we sold once before, and the client immediately had it get converted, and they finished the conversion, and they now want to sell it. So they've asked us to sell it. So we're trying to sell it.
Nice.
Yep.
Any can you say what they want?
Do we
Or no?
do we know what we're selling the 360 for, Josh?
155 is what we're gonna ask,
Okay.
and we're open to offers.
It is a extraordinarily
mint.
clean.
It's mint.
Yeah.
I think I remember that he bought
This
it
is
from you
what-
guys.
We got
Less
this
than a
one in
year ago?
Florida.
And he spent about 65 grand on the car.
Really?
with the
Wow.
conversion, and he did timing belts, and he did pretty much anything that pretty much everything you can do to that car he did.
Yeah, he really did.
It's very clean.
How many miles?
22,000.
Yeah.
I filmed a video today and I took pictures, so Dan will probably
Nice.
edit the video and put it up sometime soon.
Yeah, how was it, Josh? Did it make you?
Oh, I
get
love
you,
it.
Get you in the feels?
I love it.
I told Josh, I said, I'm not a big 360 fan. That was the first time I've really gotten some seat time in a manual 360.
Mhm.
It
Haha.
really does make it more
Delivers.
fun.
It's
The sound you get out of the engine,
Yeah.
like it's so much intake noise and valve train noise. It's it's not as powerful as the 430. It doesn't pull as hard, but it just feels good. It's kind of a little bit in a way like the 355, where it's kind of got some characteristics about it that you just overlook because it is what it is, and it's
well,
entertaining.
I will say, having driven the 355 and then driving the 360, I just had a sigh of relief when I drove the 360 because it's so much better than the 355.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's so much
Oh, no.
better.
It
It's
really
night
is.
and day.
It's a big step up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels. I mean, at least that one does. Definitely more modern in
Yeah.
the way it drives, the way, just everything about it.
It's almost unfair to compare, right? Because then you just start. It's so easy to crap on one of them because it's
Yeah, but
always
I
going to be
mean,
better.
The 355s are more than the 360 for some stupid reason I don't understand. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The only thing is they are substantially more rare.
Yeah.
Like they only made like 11 or 12,000 355s or something like that, and they made like 20,000 360s.
I mean, that's not that much more rare. Yeah, they made twice as many of them.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's just, and the 355 is cost so much money to keep on the road,
true.
and it has a lot more issues than the 360 does.
Some of that's age, and some of it's just the design.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
But
I highly
that
recommend.
exhaust, the exhaust
But
on
then
the 355.
Yeah, I think the perfect garage for me anyway would be a 458 and a manual 360.
Nice.
Be nice.
That would be that'd be ideal for me.
It's hard to
JS,
go wrong with
yeah,
the
I would-
458.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a great car, JS. Steve, let me
Yeah.
know about it.
I heard.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's
I
still
was
around,
thinking of you,
Gabe,
brother.
you can drive it when you come out.
Oh yeah,
I do.
if
I
it's
do
out.
want to drive a 360. I've never driven a 360, so even
Oh,
like, I want to either rule it out or rule it in. You know, because I just hear so much about it, and it's more in the price point that I'm looking
Yeah.
at. But I feel like I gotta drive it.
if you put the right exhaust on a 362, you can really make it sound good.
Yeah, the exhaust
It's
and
not,
then like
it's not a 355. It will never be, but it's close. It's as
and
close
then
as
you
you
can do
can
like
get.
an ECU tune, right?
Yeah.
The Challenge ECU.
Yeah, the TCU. If you wanted to keep the
TCU,
F1
yeah.
system, you could do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I mean, having driven I'll tell you this much: the 355 as an F1, it's kind of disappointing.
It's terrible.
It's at least the 430 as an F1, it's pretty good. And then the 430 Scud as a F1 is actually really good. I know people are like, oh man, like convert those Scuds to manual. I'm like, dude, no, like leave the Scud as a F1. It is fantastic as a F1. Yeah. 348 or 355 and why? I mean, 355 because of the sound.
Well, the
And-
355 or the 360 also has 5 valves per cylinder. That has it's the same.
The thing about the 348 is their design is such that the belt service is not like you can't skip the belt service on the 348 versus like the 355 is a little bit more forgiving on the belt service. Like you really have to do the belt service every 5 years at a maximum on the 348 because it runs the water pump as well and it runs some other stuff and it's one belt, right? The 355 has 2 belts and they only run the camshafts. They don't run the water pump and all that other shit.
Nixter, is that Canadian 122? Because if so, that's a good deal.
Sounds like a good deal. Canadian or USD, right?
I mean, I mean,
USD.
depending on the condition.
I have not driven
Sure.
a Challenge Trolley at this point. Yeah. What's everyone drinking? Oh, well,
Water.
It's always water for me.
Aw.
Oh, water for
wine.
Josh.
Bourbon and Dr. Pepper.
I have to lay off the
Switching
alcohol
it up.
for a while.
Uh
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've
Doctor's
been having
orders.
trouble sleeping.
oh. Mm.
They said I can't have it, so
mm,
I'm gonna have it once in a while, but not like I normally do.
That's fair.
oh, it's 122 USD.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
I mean, if
Well-
it's the right, if it's, is it a good color? Does it have
It seems
maintenance
like-
records?
I
He
mean,
said silver.
Silver.
I mean- No.
Silver's like minus 20 grand.
Yeah.
I like silver.
yeah, I wish.
I don't have
yeah.
a problem.
Car.
I don't have a
I mean,
problem with it personally, but
just
for
try selling it.
resale, it's impossible.
Just once you try
Yeah.
selling it.
I didn't
No,
like
I
have
can
not-
see that you had problems with that selling them.
Yeah. I have not driven a Speciale.
That's surprising.
I've sat
Yeah.
in one, never
They're
driven
pretty-
one.
Yeah.
I would love
That's
to someday.
oh
If I ever
yeah.
get the opportunity to, I would love to.
Yeah.
Hell
Need
yeah.
to drive the Challenge Trolley. Need to drive the Speciale. Need to drive the A12 Competizione and the TDF.
Wasn't there one of
Oh,
those
TDF.
at the
I
airport?
haven't. I would love to drive a TDF. That would
Oh,
be badass.
I know.
looking. So good looking. Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
someone have a competizione?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the
That was
thing
pretty
last
sick.
weekend. That was
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
I mean, we could go on and on about cars we want to drive. F50.
Mm.
I mean,
Yep, haven't driven that yet. Haven't driven. I have driven the F40.
Hey, show off.
Humble brag.
It's one of those. I'm like, yeah,
Right, yeah.
and I got to beat on it. That was a once in a lifetime. Like
it was cool.
Yep.
that
I
was-
didn't get to drive it, but he took me for a ride in it. The owner
yeah,
did.
Brian's a hero, man. That
He
was
was cool.
epic.
Yeah.
What a nice guy. Ah, man, just thinking about that.
But I had
still.
to sit in it like this.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, it's so small. I'm way too tall for that car.
Yeah, it is.
Probably couldn't
Dude,
drive it well.
that is something that's funny is right now we've got the 355, the 360, and the 458 in the garage. The
430.
430, and the 355 is so small, so
Yeah,
small.
it really
That-
is. Yeah.
That's what I like about it, though. How small it is. It's kind of cool.
It's tiny,
Yeah.
tiny. I mean, it's literally a foot shorter. Like in,
And it looks good
length.
in yellow, that car.
It does.
I actually do like that car in yellow because that was one of like what it reminds me of is that the video game, the 355 challenge game.
I mentioned that in when I was filming the video. I was like, does anybody remember that F355 challenge by Sega arcade game?
Yeah.
Because
Hmm.
when I heard the engine the first time in that car, I was like, it instantly took me back to that game because that game had the exact same engine sound. They must
did
have
a great
recorded
job.
it or something.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy crap, that's the video game sound.
Cool.
The thing about the 355, everyone's so scared of the maintenance, and the reality is, if you stay on top of it, it's not that bad. It's no worse than most old cars. It's an old car, but you can plan it. Like they're very like. It's been around long enough that everyone knows everything that goes wrong with that car. So it's like you just have to know these things will go wrong with this car, or these things need to be maintained on this car. So you know the engine's going to come out every 5 years. So you budget that, right? You just, okay, I'm going to set aside $3,000 to $5,000 every year, so that every 5th year I have enough money put aside to pull the engine out and do a proper major on it.
Charlie, every Ferrari after the 360 and 575 after those is chain driven, not belt.
575 is not.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Everything after that.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
599.
Yeah.
And
So 599 and 430.
430.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think the FF was the first of those cars, of the 4-seaters.
Yeah. I mean, Nixter, you should definitely try and negotiate.
I mean, 140 for a super clean car with low miles, gated. Is it factory gated or is it a conversion?
So talking about the 355s burning to the ground, that's because of people did not do the recall on the fuel lines. And I know who that person is, and he told me he didn't do the recall, and so
Yeah, he's very publicly said he didn't do the recall.
that's very much his fault. Like, you can't, I'm sorry, like, you can't blame the car. This is a known problem. Oh, hey, I'm just not going to do it right away. Oh, guess what? I smell fuel. Yeah, keep driving it. Oh, it's on fire.
Seat
He
belts.
did do it on the yellow one though.
I can't say anything about the TDF or the comp because I haven't driven those, but I have driven a F12 and a 812, and I will say that the F12 is way more wild and hard to control than the 812.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
the 812 is way more easy to drive. Just I don't know how to explain that.
It is. The A12 feels more nimble.
Yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing is, everyone talks about the 355 fire issues, but like they forget that 360s and 430s can catch on fire all the time if you don't do the fuel pump when those start leaking, because those are super, super common. So it just, I have clients that have bought cars and then didn't work on them or didn't do the maintenance and sent me pictures like, yep, my car burned to the ground. Here's a picture of it. I'm like, shit, did you not smell the fuel? Did not give you a red flag?
If you live in denial, everything's okay.
Until
Right.
It's not.
So it's not.
Yeah, until it's
I'll
not.
tell you, man, when Daniel bought the 430 Eternia, or sorry, that was the Turteria.
Turteria, yeah.
Turteria. And that thing had the fuel pumps leaking. It was like massive leak.
Yeah, it was.
And he kept driving it. And I was like, dude, you have to stop driving this car.
No, he wasn't driving it. He was flogging it.
Flogging the ever-living piss out of it. And I'm just like, I have this vision in my mind of the headers glowing red hot. And flogging out of it. I'm just like, how has it not caught on fire? Like, this is, oh my God. Thankfully, it didn't. But, man. Dan, did you set fire to your car for the views? No. That's dumb as shit. Take that back. You know that's a dumb question.
That costs way more than you'd earn
I
on
lost so
videos.
much money. I lost like $6,000 on that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I did not set it on fire. That sucked. That was scary as shit.
Dude, we did a car update already. You must not have been paying attention.
No, he just likes to say that.
Oh yeah, he just.
That's why I'm giving him
Is
crap.
Jocko here? I hear Jocko he had some bad luck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
He didn't get on Coda with the SF90 yet.
When will the 599 be done? Just kidding.
Oh, jeez.
We can laugh about that now,
Well,
right?
you can
Yeah, we
start.
can.
Please, you can start bothering us about the 575 now.
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go. When will the 575 be done? There you go. You can
Yeah.
get
Next
on
week.
about that.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2
No.
weeks.
2 weeks.
Well, we got to
weeks.
finish
Always
Steve's
2 weeks.
car first.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks, too.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Actually, that has to be done in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's like not a choice. It's going to be done in 2 weeks.
Before you leave.
It's got to be done before I go on vacation. I need it to.
Yep.
Like, I don't want to deal with that when I get back.
Art might be showing up to help out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calling
Steve,
the
you
big
leaving the car
guns.
there for the track day in May?
No, I'm not going to put it on the track again. I'm glad I did it that last year. It's really rough on the car, and I experienced it. I'm glad I did it. I don't need to do it again. I'll go ride in Sean's Viper, though. That was awesome. Awesome. Next level stuff.
That's driver mod.
Yeah.
That's
Driving.
no, we did not make any videos of Jocko driving any cars yet. Just
We
haven't
tried.
had
I
time.
wanted to get him to
still
drive
there.
the Stang.
Oh,
Yeah, I did.
Oh, shit,
Yeah,
that'd be funny.
you should drive this thing, dude. That thing's hilarious.
I drove it the other day. It's pretty ridiculous.
Nice.
300 foot of rubber on
Yeah,
the road.
just left a fat trail of rubber on the road
Nice.
without even trying.
Oh yeah.
Is Mickey Thompson's getting small already?
Mhm. Yeah, we're changing the diameter one launch at a time.
Every launch, the speedometer gets closer to actually being correct.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think it runs I think it runs slow.
It runs slow, right?
I think so. I think it's a few miles an hour slow now. I can't tell. Whatever. It is finally controllable.
That's good.
Do
Yeah,
a
you can actually point it down the road and go down the road instead of it
Nice.
trying to go off the road and try and kill you and pull a full Mustang on you.
Shut
Yep.
the door, Emma.
Yeah,
Stupid dogs.
that thing.
I'm
is,
finally getting close for tires, so I'm excited to see what the McLaren can do with fresh rubber. But
Oh,
Oh,
huge
you haven't
difference.
changed him yet.
no,
Huge
Wow.
difference. How much do you think an 89,000 mile 2012 458 7 out of 10 condition would sell for? Totally depends on miles, but
yeah, I
150
mean 90,000.
140, 150 maybe.
140.
Yeah, I was
150?
thinking.
For the medical bills. Yeah, we got some of those coming. Man, people worried about my butt.
That's right. Dan's tunnel runs.
That sounds worse.
Right? It really does.
You know, it sounds absolutely horrible. Man. I don't know if my colonoscopy is covered. It's probably one of those things where they won't cover the anesthesia. Because it's like, oh, the anesthesia is out of network.
Cheryl, that one that you saw, they replaced the transmission with something else. You can't do a DCT as a manual. There's
Yeah.
no way to do it like the other ones.
You can't do a
Full
straight.
swap.
You have to do a swap, not a conversion.
Didn't they do like a BMW transmission or some weird thing or something? Mercedes
Something
or something
else.
like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
And the thing that Art's doing is that still a DCT, and it's going to have a shifter, but it's just controlling it electronically. It's shift by wire, basically.
Right. Drive by wire.
So
Yeah,
Um,
self-employed health insurance is absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I think I pay about like $1,100 a month.
Yeah, I'm about the same.
Do you have
And
like
the
a
coverage-
$10,000
and my
deductible?
My deductible, actually, I just got my new card here.
$7,500.
Oh, you're good.
What?
Mine's $17,100.
Well, that's
Wait.
for total, the family, right?
Yeah, the family. Individuals,
yeah.
$85.50.
Yay,
Okay,
America.
I'm only $1,000 cheaper on the
And what's the
individual.
premium?
The premium
Yeah.
$1,100 a month.
Jesus.
Mine's about
Yeah.
$1,200 for all four of us.
That's pretty good. For four.
There you go.
I mean, and I have
Hey.
a $17,000 deductible.
I know.
Yeah, right.
That's the stupidest part about healthcare. Is like it's so expensive that you're like, even though I have it, I don't want
Yeah.
to use it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you like find alternative ways of like, could I stitch this up myself with a needle that I stuck on the oven and
Yeah.
sanitized?
I've got a bottle of super glue.
Yeah.
just like the Ferraris.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
like,
right.
unless I'm like bleeding out and gonna die, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So I actually that would be an interesting thing to see is how much
Well,
this
people-
colonoscopy costs me.
People that have a decent job with good coverage or government employees or, veterans or whatever, they don't realize how shitty everyone else has it.
Yeah. How much do we have to give to get a time lapse of your facial reactions during colonoscopy? They put you out. Thank God they put you out. So
Too much.
I don't think any of us have driven the 288.
I haven't. No.
No.
So are you up to converting a 360 to an F1? No.
Why would we do that?
Yeah.
Was he saying a
He's
manual
saying
to
it
an
just
F1?
because it would be the
Yeah.
only person that did it.
Yeah.
Well,
Backwards.
nobody would want to watch that.
No. Everyone's gonna be like, that's dumb. Why are you throwing away money?
It'd be interesting to put a control box off of a Scud onto a regular 430, though. Like, could you make it the SF2 or whatever that
You have to
transmission's
change the
called?
transmission.
have to
It's
change
not
the
just
It
a,
trains the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's not the same
cut
transmission.
differently.
Okay. I thought it was just upgraded, like computer
The
side.
TCU
No,
is
it's not
different,
just software.
but it's not just software. Yeah.
Mhm.
A
Fair enough.
software is not going to make it shift that much different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it
There's
makes
no
sense.
way.
There's some physical differences, yeah.
Yeah.
for Jeff and I, $1,400 a month for Kaiser, $25 copay. Yeah, the copay is not bad.
Yeah, my copay's fine. It's like I think $25 or $30 or something.
It's when you actually have something that has to happen.
I mean, if we have to do X-rays or something, we have to basically pay for that out of pocket until you hit the deductible, and
Yep,
that's expensive.
So my back surgery, when I had that done, we were still under decent insurance. I think it was, I don't remember, it was maybe Blue Cross or whatever. Ended up costing me like, I want to say $3,500 or $4,000 out of pocket.
Well,
the
that's not
total
bad.
the total bill was over $50,000.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
My kids were born. The dude with the clipboard and the suit walks in after we're sitting in the room there, and he's like, "I'm here to settle up with you." And I'm like, "Oh shit, here we go." And they hand you a bill for 10 G's after
literally-
insurance.
They literally swiped my credit card before my back surgery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, literally. It was like it was like a movie. It was like, oh, wait, hold on, swipe.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's-
now we can do the surgery.
Yeah,
And it
it's
was like, oh my
it's
god,
terrible. But then on the flip side, it's like the homeless guy can walk in and need that same surgery, and they'll do it for him. In
Well, in an ER setting,
Yeah.
they can't deny service.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. The question on manual swap for McLarens, that would be interesting, but it'd have to be something without active arrow because that's all run off the.
Well, it'd have to be total
Transaxle, right?
You could probably
Like 70.
reroute those to a different pump or something. But
Yeah.
why would you want to do a McLaren to a manual? I don't see
Yeah.
the reason for that.
Yeah.
You can't. That car needs to be shifted really fast. There's no way that you could shift that car as fast
No.
as the DCT.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know homeless guy gets the bill, but he doesn't pay it, and he
Yeah,
doesn't
he's not
care.
going to pay it.
Yeah.
Use it to light the fire that night.
Yeah.
Lordy.
So, what else?
Um,
Other updates? Tyler, oh, you were asking some at the beginning, right?
Should I
Oh,
give a
that-
teaser? I guess
That
I
was
could
things
give a
Dan said he didn't know if he
It's
wanted
not
to
a
talk
huge-
about.
It's
But
not a big deal. You might as well tell everybody.
All right, yeah, we'll talk about it because whatever. There's only 120 people watching.
only.
They'll
That's
still
good
watch
for
the video
tonight. That's good.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's not bad for a like non-super whatever day.
Yeah.
Here's the deal:
Um,
people will still watch the video even if you tell them whatever here.
These people will because these people are awesome.
No one's not gonna watch a video because you told them so.
No, the people who watch the live are watching all the stuff because they're the badasses. So thank you. Which, by the way, thank you. Yes, we appreciate that. I got a email this morning. So I've paid my home builder my 90% down to get the garage build, which I don't want to hear anyone give me shit about that because it is what it is.
Did you say 90%?
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
they wanted 90% up
I
front.
didn't realize it was 90%. Holy shit.
Yeah. They want 90% up front, which I actually researched it. Like big home builders who are like real home builders like them, totally normal, totally typical. This is just how they operate. Anyway, got an email this morning. They were supposed to start work this week. In fact, they already did start work on some of the garage build. And then I got an email and the HOA denied the garage plans. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That felt almost like I was on like an actual like show now. Like, yeah, I'm
That sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
yeah, I'm so
Yeah,
pissed.
HOAs.
Any reasoning? Like, do they give
Yeah, they give me
details?
Oh, they
Five-
get plenty of reasons.
Oh yeah.
5 reasons. There's 5.
A whole
5.
list.
All right.
Yeah, a list of 5 reasons that
Just
they
be glad it's only 5.
actually. Yeah, the problem
And
is
one of them's
that-
real easy.
Well, one of them was super easy, and I actually told the builder, I said, shit, we forgot to do this. They're going to complain about it, and they did, and I'm whatever. That one's so okay. 4 real reasons they gave it, and unfortunately, 2 of them we cannot resolve. So
I didn't know if you were pausing for another trombone there. Sorry. Here you go.
thanks,
Yeah,
Thanks.
you're welcome.
Johnny, on the spot with that.
So are they going to give you your money back or what?
I mean, not all of it because I've paid for services. I've already paid for design
Drawings.
sessions and whatever.
Yeah.
Like I can't. So they've resubmitted, well, they recreated a new design. They sent that to me earlier today. So that was the good news. They got that done really quick. And we're going to try and get that sent over to the HOA and see if they can improve that version of the plan. But it completely changes the plan and it reduces the size of the garage considerably, which is a complete bummer. And what scares me now is based on some of the reasons they said, like we're still exceeding what they said. And if they won't approve this and we have to go smaller, I don't know that it becomes worth it at that point, right?
Yeah.
Because like if I can't do, so like the new design is only a 4-car garage. So we went from a 6-car to a 4-car. And if they can't do the 4-car and we have to go down to a 2-car garage or a 4-car garage that's like really limited, like you can fit 4 cars, but that's it,
Yeah, you can't
then
work on them.
we can't work on them.
Yep.
And so it's kind of like at that point, it's like, is that really worth spending $150,000, $200,000? You know, probably not at that point.
Yeah, probably not.
So yeah, that's what's worrying me the most about this right now is I just don't know if they'll approve the new design or not. 4 cars not enough. It's really not. For what we're trying to do, it's just not big enough, but it is the cheapest option to at least carry us over for the time being. So we've already looked at every other possible option and everything else is dramatically more expensive, like $1 million+. So yeah.
They're not valid. They just
Well, it's HOA reasons, and
HOA reason.
they're valid to them.
Yeah.
That's why I moved out of New Mexico. So
Meg has a point. It'll hold 8 cars if we can get a 4-car garage.
If we get a 4-car, it'll fit 6 easy, 8 in an emergency.
Yeah.
Because you really, it's storing cars on 2-post lifts is not a great idea.
yeah,
Like you don't really want to store cars on 2-post lifts. It's just uncomfortable. So I've already tried befriending the HOA people. Get them
I'd
drunk.
imagine some live in the neighborhood.
They all do. They
Yeah,
have
they all
Oh,
to.
they
It's only
you have to
31.
live-
It's only 31 houses.
be on the board. You have to live there.
Yeah, you do.
So it's your neighbors telling you no.
The really shitty part is it's 3 people. There's 3 people on the architecture board.
they're not your 3 immediate neighbors, are they?
No,
Okay.
but I do know who they are. So
Wine for them. Next.
I tried lubricating all of the neighbors. That's why I had
Uh-huh.
that like housewarming party or whatever, and invited the entire neighborhood.
Yep.
And I thought, oh, they're and like I even talked to a bunch of them, and everyone's like, oh, it'll be fine. Yeah, that's no problem. Blah blah. Son of a bitch. So, could buying some land in a cheap area nearby and building a big pole barn be an option? I mean, you would think that, but the land is there's no such
Yeah.
thing as cheap land right now.
Yeah, cheap land nearby, it doesn't exist.
Yeah. You could
Right.
have either cheap land or you can have nearby land.
Yes.
They're mutually exclusive. Like, yeah, I could go buy an acre for like 50 grand if I go another 45 minutes north.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
No.
El Paso.
Yeah.
Real cheap
You
out
realize
there.
El Paso's a 9-hour drive from where we're at.
Yeah.
You can subsidize it with some tunnels that come up from underground.
Wait, hold on. Hello, Dan. I've got a yellow 430. I was wondering which tip would you recommend me for maximum paint gloss Carnauba wax or ceramic coating. Who the hell uses Carnauba wax?
Carnauba wax anymore.
Yeah.
That's like, wow, that's some 1990s shit. Don't use Carnauba wax.
I guess you could do a ceramic coating and put wax over that if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Or like, I mean, seriously, no, don't use Carnauba wax. It's completely worthless now. It lasts like maybe 2-3 months,
Yep.
maybe.
Not even that.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Yeah, even the cheap do-it-yourself ceramic lasts
Ceramic
at
is
least
better.
a year and a half, 2 years, right?
I mean, I would say at least like 8 or 9 months
Okay.
for the cheap crap. Yeah. So, yeah.
Kettle, the whole Austin area has grown so much. You really got to go far to get cheap land. There's nothing
Yep.
anywhere close.
No,
It's weird. It's weird how it is here.
to give you an idea, the neighborhood they're building across the street from us, they're selling 1 acre lots. The lots, just the lot, start at like $350,000.
Yep.
Wow.
For just an acre.
Yay, Texas.
It didn't used to be like that not that long
No.
ago. That
No.
acre was 50 grand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if even.
If
Yeah,
even
if
that,
even.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it's ridiculous. And you get taxed on that insanely high price and insanely high tax rate on that property
That's
too.
Yes.
that's honestly
It's
that's the
prohibitively
bigger,
expensive for
yeah,
most
that's the
people.
bigger thing why we didn't do an industrial building is because of the taxes. Like we could swing $1 million mortgage on a property, but now we're talking $15,000+ a year in taxes. I mean,
Should it be more than that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be more than that.
probably
Be more
it's
like
probably
20. It'd probably be, like
22, 23.
$2 grand a month in property taxes, just in property tax. It's just
Yep.
stupid. And then the state pisses it away on a bunch of dumb stuff. It's frustrating.
Yeah. So what ceramic or whatever would you recommend? Apex has some stuff, right?
Yeah, I haven't got around to putting all that stuff up, but I'll probably try to do that this weekend or something. They've got a DIY ceramic coating you can do. That's like it's one of the good ones. I think it's a couple years it
Nice.
lasts. Yeah.
Do the stupid HOAs think your garage will hurt the value of their property? I don't get. No, it's not that. It's their complaints were the size was substantially larger than anyone else's garage,
Yeah, it doesn't fit with the neighborhood.
so it doesn't fit. And then they said because of where we had to put it, we put it in the back of the lot, and so they said it ruins the aesthetics of the like whatever. And
Too
then
much
they
driveway
and it was too big of a driveway.
because it was so far
There you
back.
go.
Like so
Thanks,
visually,
Alex.
Yeah, thanks, Alex.
just put some turf over the driveway.
Put some
Drive on the
turf
turf.
over the driveway.
Yeah, do those trendy Austin driveways. That's just little
Yeah.
strips of concrete with grass
Right.
in it.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right. It was. It was.
It was
Another world less than 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
totally
just
changed in a
just to
decade.
give you perspective, I bought my first house in Austin in like 2008 for 140 grand, and
Jesus, that's
that's not that long ago.
Very nice.
That was
Great
spot-
success.
That was spot on.
I sold that house anyways long ago, and now that house is worth like 600 grand.
oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just
There's that
this is
decrepit
stupid.
rundown house on Rainy to sell them for $10 million, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Are they getting rid of all the bars on Rainy?
oh, they're pretty much all gone.
Because
Yeah.
my brother was just there. He told me.
Yeah, Rainy Street is not what it used to be.
Really,
Unfortunately,
just all
Yeah.
apartments now, condos.
That's all
Rainy Street was such a
gentrified.
crock of shit anyway. I'm sorry.
It was cool. It was
No.
cool
It was
back
cool
in
when
the
it first
day.
started.
No,
Back
it
in
was
the day, it was cool.
It was cool.
it was cool for like 1 year.
I like
Tell you
being
what a
able
crock
to
of
walk,
shit is,
walk down a
36.
neighborhood street and you just walk into a random house and it's a bar inside.
yeah,
It's
that's
cool.
pretty cool. I honestly have never been down there yet, but
Really?
problem
Well,
was
it was, dude, it
there
was
was
an
so many
old
people.
old Austin neighborhood, and every
Bungalow
house is
houses.
converted into a bar, and you just walk into a house and there's a bartender there, and you can just sit down on the furniture and have a drink and hang out in the backyard, and then you just go to
Nice.
another one.
Oh,
Meg's giving me shit.
yeah, what's Megan got to say?
She's saying
I liked it.
Wait 5 minutes for anything. It's not cool.
After it started getting popular, yes, it got to be where there was like a line out the door of every house, and you
Jeez.
just don't go there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not from Austin. I've just lived here for a while.
Meg's not helpful. I think I'm moving to
Tyler, you haven't
Kylie.
been to-
Tyler's
Tyler,
house is
haven't-
where all the hoes are.
Tyler
Well,
hasn't been
apparently
to
that's why Steve's in my house and not a hoe.
Mm,
Oh, let's go, Greg. You can get a hall pass, right?
Oh, by the way, Greg's car sounds awesome.
Yes, it really does.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
you get the Klein on it?
12?
yes.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. It sounds good.
And it looks great too.
Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah.
that pearl white.
It's a good color.
It is.
Oh man. Yeah.
Hey,
Jocko!
Jocko!
He's out of his meetings.
He's
Apparently.
all done. He's all ready to have fun.
That's right.
Jacko. Oh, you know what we need to do? Wait, you
Kettle,
said
yes,
you had
it is.
something. I was gonna say we need to have while Jocko's down here, we need to have everyone just come over and like drink beers and get trashed and sit on the back deck, and
Yes.
that sounds wonderful, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
When?
Oh, actually, you'll be in town.
Yeah,
We should
well,
do it.
sometime when you're here.
When Gabe's here.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would love that. You don't have to wait for me, but
Well,
I wish I didn't have a 45-minute drive to my house from your house.
I'm still 30 from Dan, so
Yeah, that's true.
I've got bunk beds.
Uh, the wife wouldn't like that.
No.
I got too drunk
wouldn't.
and stayed at Dan's bunk bed. You're like, what are you doing?
Jocko's going to be 45 minutes from Dan's now too, because he's down by the
Oh,
Howard.
that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
35.
That's
Well, there's no
pretty much the
traffic.
standard in Austin. It's like 45 minutes to get anywhere.
It's 45.
35. 35. It's usually 35. If you're in North Austin, it's 35. If you're in South Austin, it's an hour.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's
I can get to Fry of Austin without traffic in under an hour.
Yeah.
wow.
Actually,
I hate where that's located.
It's
I do
terrible.
too.
I hate how
It's
it's
a
on
bad
35.
spot. It's by
Terrible.
all the ghetto
Awful.
dealerships.
Yep.
Awful.
there.
Yeah.
Right on 35. I mean, you couldn't be in a worse spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, their old one wasn't that much better. That tiny one, the Lamborghini dealership on
Yeah.
North Lamar.
That was a
You
dump.
seen that, Tyler?
Yes, I've driven by that.
Yeah.
It's like,
You-
holy
that- you
shit,
know
this is a
that-
Lamborghini dealership?
That
Yeah,
used to be Tesla dealership.
Really?
Before, yeah, that was their serve. They had 2 bays and like 1 technician, and then when Tesla was selling cars when they were, younger.
Love it. Love it. Get a hall pass to sleep on the bunk beds. We're actually we still have to install the Murphy bed. We haven't gotten that yet. It's on the list.
The bumper is taking the spot right now.
Yeah, the bumper's in the guest bedroom right now.
Oh, you're a bumper.
We ran out of garage space.
Oh,
so
that's right. We had to take the bumper through the
we
house.
took the bumper into my house.
Meg's like, I know which room that's going into.
Literally, she was on the phone. Meg's on the phone. We walk inside with a bumper, and she goes straight to the guest bedroom and opens
Opens
the
the
door.
door.
She's like, I know where these dumbasses are going with that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh man, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I'm probably gonna pay for that later.
Yeah.
We just talked about bumpers.
It's a part of a car.
Yeah. Lordy. Yeah. We need to get more inventory. I was looking at we need some stuff, Josh.
What was that 458 that the dude sent the other day?
I don't know. I sent him a reply and nothing.
Yeah, I want that car.
Yeah. I mean, 90% chance he's gonna want the moon for it, so
Yeah.
I mean, we've probably had 30 458s hit us up to have us buy them, and
Wow.
we've only bought like what 2 so far.
Yeah. Well, because it's easy to say, well, there's one for sale right here that's less than yours and it's lower miles and nicer. Like, why would we pay that
Yep.
for yours?
Yeah.
Hey, Jocko.
Can't blame
Jocko,
him
you
for
should be going
trying.
out.
Oh yeah, you're at the Driscoll. You should
Oh,
Oh, he's
oh
at
man,
the
he's right in
Driscoll?
the thick of it.
yeah.
Oh,
He's right downtown.
that
Driscoll.
used to be a cool area. Now it's kind of.
Yeah,
you
be
gotta
careful out there, Jocko. I guess it's Thursday night. Hasn't hit peak
Yeah.
crazy yet.
Well, South by starts tomorrow, so
Oh,
Oh,
true.
God.
Oh, yeah, we just realized that, but we'll be there after it. Thank goodness.
that's
Yeah.
true. It
When
ends
does
the
South by
19th.
start?
Tomorrow?
Oh, really?
Oh.
Oh, okay. So avoid Austin at all costs.
Avoid
for the
Avoid
next
Austin
2
at all
weeks.
downtown.
costs.
Yeah, no going downtown.
We're gonna
Yep.
have all the out of towners here trying to do stuff. It's just annoying.
Should we go to Cars and Coffee Sunday?
Well, I know Jocko didn't bring the SF90 in, so he could
I
bring it
mean-
to Cars and Coffee.
Jocko needs to go. I mean,
Yeah.
if you haven't been to the Austin Cars and Coffee, you should go.
Coda.
It's just it's at Coda, and it's a shit show. It's an amazing shit show.
It's there's nothing like spectacular about it other than that people bring some really cool cars to that one. And you can
Sometimes.
see some really cool stuff. And there's a lot of cars there. There's something for everybody there. But
The only other
there's
thing
not,
is, this is the right time of year to go because it's not going to
Yeah.
sweat your balls off.
but
True.
once you go to Cars and Coffee so many times, it's like,
Yeah. Well, in the first one of the year, it's going to be an extra shit show, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of South by, thank God I don't work downtown anymore.
Yeah, it makes that. Oh my
Dude,
god.
no, I worked at 7th and Congress.
Oh,
Oh,
Just type in SXSW in Google, and that's all you need to. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
yeah, man. Like our office used to do like events for South by and stuff. It was just
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
and, like people would try and park in your parking garage and stuff, and they don't understand that like this was a reserved parking garage, and
Yeah. This is for people that work, not
It's for
here
people
for
who-
fun.
yeah, like I paid a ridiculous amount of money to be able to park downtown, so like, oh man, so glad.
Yeah.
I
One,
don't-
one of my customers just opened an office on 6th in Congress, and it was like,
Ooh.
I will not come see you for 2 weeks.
Yeah, no thanks. Oof. Try tracking down a
Oh,
homeless
jeez.
client.
Yeah, no
my
kidding.
God. That's like finding herding cats with all the cats. Oh man.
You can pick out the out of towners like really easily. It's pretty funny to people watch.
Oh, everyone's
I've
got
gone down there-
badges.
I've gone down there for it before and just just sit there and watch people. It's really funny.
Watching's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, it's fun.
Yep.
What does everyone do for work? This.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
very great at
We-
it.
Thursday Night Live. That's what we do for work.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wish that was it. I work 1 hour, 1.5 hours a week.
Yeah,
Amazing. Yeah.
Yep.
Driscoll's at sixth in Congress.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jocko's right in the thick of it.
Yeah. Yeah. You are
Yeah.
in the thick of it. Jeez.
You should walk up 1 block north and go to 7th and Congress, or is it
Oh,
8th and Congress? Whatever it is. Where
For what?
my old office is.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
No, I can't remember. Was it 8th in Congress or 7th in Congress? Damn it.
I think they were 8th, right?
I think it was 8th. 8th in Congress. That sounds
I don't
right.
know.
What's
Oh, well.
up, Chris?
Oh shit!
Oh, hey, Chris.
Alex is no longer with Amazon.
Ooh.
Congrats!
Yeah.
What's
Congrats.
Sterigenics?
Yeah.
That sounds like one of those companies that's like a terrorist organization in a Bond movie.
or it's,
does
yeah,
sound
it
like
does,
a
it
bomb or
does sound like
something.
it's a made up
I
company
was about
in
to
a
say.
show.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Chris.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
Make Alex feel good about his job.
That's right.
Dude, all the modern companies have like stupid names. I hate like
It's true.
it's just whatever. All the good names are
Running
taken.
out of names.
I'll be
Uh.
a building GM. Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
Balding GM.
Man.
All right, Steve. Hugh wants a story. Hugh gets.
I'm too tired, Hugh.
The
He's
story's
been wrenching
coming
all
out.
week.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of
the
good
story's
stories,
coming
though.
out in a 10-part video series of the
Yeah.
conversion.
I got the first video day 1 edited.
Nice.
So I got the video of the garage disaster edited, and I edited day 1 of the DIY conversion. It's 31 minutes long.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Yeah.
It
Nice.
was
But
like
it's all-
6 hours
it's-
though.
Huh?
That was like 6 hours, right?
Yeah.
You cut
we
it
worked
down from 6 hours worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a lot of footage.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Hey,
it's
we got it to the point where we are ready to separate the tranny.
yeah, that's
we
where we're
even-
at today.
We loosened the tranny bolts, and we're ready to go. We just need the cherry picker. So
Yeah, I screwed up and forgot my cherry picker was misplaced.
Oh.
Uh oh.
Yeah. Where is it? Oh.
You can guess.
You can guess.
Oh, okay.
It's at someone's house that I'm
somewhere out in the middle
never
of
going to
nowhere?
visit.
Let's.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna say.
So
We're not going
you
to go
don't,
get
you
it.
don't want to go pick cherries out there.
Might need to
Yeah.
send him a letter.
we're mid conversion, Hugh. The shift is in. I don't know if we can see the picture.
I'll walk it up.
You can do it.
It's so
Oh, I can
clean.
walk it up to it.
Steve's been sending me pictures. It's so pristine.
Yeah, it's so clean. Yeah.
So this is
My favorite part of being like outside of not actually seeing the conversion, but being outside of it and Steve staying here is like every day another box shows up with another part that you guys need.
That's definitely true.
so the shifter
Ooh.
box is in. That was a feel good moment when that went in.
Oh, yeah.
The pedals are in, and now we disassembled the entire engine compartment more than we needed to make things easier, and the extra stuff that I'm gonna do, headers, cat deletes, full exhaust. We're actually even gonna tune the intake runners so we have a little more intake noise and things like that.
Beautiful.
So it's ready to split the tranny from the engine, and then we can replace the throwout bearing, the clutch.
Clutch.
And then once that tranny's out, then we'll jump on the headers, engine mounts, tranny mount. We're gonna do it because I bought it, but actually Dan said my tranny mount was fine. My engine mounts are shot; they needed to be done. So
Yep. Yep.
we're
Casey!
we're almost midway through.
There he
Casey's
is.
here.
Nice, Steve.
Hey, Casey.
Must feel good.
Yeah.
Right
I
at
think
the
we're
end.
yeah, getting close to almost halfway.
Nice.
I'd say once you got the transmission out on the floor, that's half.
No.
That's pretty good for.
I would say once we're bolting it back up, we're over
Yeah.
the hump.
yeah, because we still have to do the headers, we still have to do the clutch, still have to do the throwout bearing.
Okay.
Well, that's the clutch
And
and
the
throw
head-
bearing is easy.
Clutch and
Once
throwout
the
bearing is easy.
transmission's out. Yeah.
Yeah. Those
And
are
the headers
easy.
aren't part. The headers aren't part of the conversion. It's just that when you're in there, all 430 headers, original headers, go bad, so that they have to be replaced. So
Yep. It's the right time to do it. You're already in there. And it's going to be so much easier to do. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This will be the easiest headers we've ever done.
all right, stop jinxing us. Every time you say it's going to be easy, then something happens.
Yes.
Stop. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Mildly stitious. Yeah. Oh, dude. Who else got tickets to go to the Quail?
Oh, I signed up, but I didn't get it.
Well, no one said anything.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got. Oh yeah. We're going.
All
And
right.
Casey,
I,
Casey is my +1.
Nice.
we actually have some. So put it this way, they allow you to buy 4 tickets. I bought 4.
Nice.
So we have. I will accept extraordinarily large bribes.
Bribes.
Going quail hunting?
Yes.
Quail hunting.
So if we're
like in,
planning for the going, I guess I'll talk to you tomorrow about that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually cheaper than I expected, but it's still ridiculously expensive.
Okay.
It is
And-
expensive,
What
but I
is
think it's
this?
going to be worth it.
How much? I don't even want to say it's
what?
embarrassingly large.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Quail?
His colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Extremely expensive.
Embarrassingly large.
Yes, 430 is going to be worked on.
Jocko wants to go?
Oh shit.
Oh shit. That actually might change
You're
things.
not gonna be
We
able to
kinda
outbid
need
Yeah, I
Jocko
know.
to go.
I can't outbid Jocko.
Can't outbid
No,
Jocko.
you can't. That reminds me, we got to find a VRBO like tomorrow.
Yes.
You better work on that soon, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We need to do that, Josh. Let's just book a VRBO tomorrow.
let's talk about it before you spend 10 grand on a fucking
Yeah.
Airbnb.
True.
Yeah, loop it in on a group chat.
I think we could get Jocko and Casey to
Run it by
give
the
money
board.
right away, right? You two.
Alex, what are you
Mhm.
putting up on cars and bids?
I can do money right away. It's just let's make it reasonable.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be
Ten-
reasonable anyway.
10 grand each isn't reasonable.
No, I think 10
2,500 is that's different.
I'm thinking probably it's okay. It's probably. I mean, put it this way: the hotels are what, like $700 a night.
Yeah.
So if you can get a VRBO for that or less,
Yeah.
per person,
Let's go.
you're doing pretty good.
Yes.
So you figure if you're going for 5 days, you're almost at $5 grand.
It's fair.
So that's the math. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you got 4 bedrooms at $5 grand a person, that's $20,000.
Yeah. Good point. Well,
Still nuts.
start a group chat and
Yeah. Okay.
we'll figure this out.
All right. We need to make that happen because we keep screwing it up and not doing it. And
Yes. It'd be
We
fun
could-
because it was a blast last year, so it's going to be a blast this year.
it really was. Yeah. Yes. So
And we can see Cheryl and John again.
yeah, Cheryl.
Monterey. That's what you're
Yeah.
talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I was not aware of the quail.
The quail is the
Quail.
It's the
second
crown
best-
jewel, according to this search here.
Well,
Mm.
it kind of is. I think it's. I would rather go to the quail than go to Pebble Beach
Fair. Yeah.
because I don't really care about concours. I don't care about like points and stuff awarded to cars because they're so original.
Don't they do that at the Quail too, though?
They have
They have a
stickers.
concours show.
Not really. That's where like all the cars get unveiled that are like new
Yeah.
and whatever.
I read that they're doing some kind of vintage Porsche show there too this year.
Well, there's the Works Fest or whatever. That's every year.
Okay.
I went to that the first time and it was huge. And I thought to myself, oh my God, there is so many cars that look exactly the same.
Yes.
I'm such an ass.
But you're a lovable ass.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh man.
Lordy. It's Porsche's 75th anniversary this year. They will have a big thing.
Nice.
Yep. That's probably true. Great. I mean, all sorts of Porsches.
Wonder if they're going to let us drive a GT3 RS around. Because I know at Quail they let you drive a lot of the cars they have there
Well,
sometimes.
dude,
Oh.
so the thing is, if you're really doing it right, you sign up for all the manufacturers. They have test drives.
Yeah.
So like the first year, we test drove like 5 or 6 cars. It was awesome.
Nice.
That was the first time I drove a Lusso.
Kettle, no updates on my old Mercedes. I haven't had time to mess with it. I really want to at some point. Just haven't had time. It's just sitting there.
Casey, I'm so glad you guys got this thing. All right, start your bidding, Casey.
Yeah.
Furry who?
Yeah, it's gonna be good. We gotta make sure we do it right this year for once.
Yep. Merch, stickers, all sorts of.
Yeah, we gotta.
Well, we
plan
got to
it.
figure out if we're going to take a car and what we're going to take.
Well, we
Oh,
have to
jeez.
take a
When the
car.
time gets closer.
We
Yeah.
definitely have to take a car. It's just a matter of what car, right?
Yeah.
Is a Lusso that much better than an FF? I don't know if it's that much better.
It's newer.
It's newer. It's nicer.
Eh.
Yeah. Jocko has not driven your car yet, has he?
Driven
No.
your car yet?
No, we need to make that
You
happen.
do that this.
Jocko's got a lot of cars to drive.
He does.
What's going on, Jocko?
He's been busy. He's a busy man.
He drove my 430 before it got converted, though.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, he
Yes,
did?
It was the first time he drove a 430.
Really? He didn't even drive his
Oh.
nephews.
Yeah, right. He hasn't. But I'm speaking for him. But he said he was actually very impressed with it. So. I'm happy about that.
Oh, Dan, how many times have you gotten recognized in public by fans?
Enough.
I don't know.
6 times.
Yeah, I don't keep track.
Well,
I'm gonna-
let's put it this way: on the flight up to Wichita, standing in the airport, some random dude just randomly comes and hovers.
Yeah.
Because Dan and Josh are both on the phone, and I'm standing there like, okay, hi. And Dan gets off the phone, he's like, oh, I'm a big fan.
Nice.
I would say it's somewhere between 200 and 300 times
Yeah.
now.
Certainly
fair.
at car events. I'm sure.
Car events are
Proportionally.
probably 200 of the 300 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just randomly in public, I've probably been recognized about 100 times now.
And Monterey makes it worse.
Well, yeah,
I
Monterey-
got spotted in Monterey. And no one knows what the
Actually,
fuck
yeah, if they include Monterey, it's
That's
probably like
cool.
500 times.
Yeah.
So, but like just random public, whatever, I would say it's probably about 100 times.
I
And of
usually wear
those-
my NGS shirts traveling in the airport,
Nice.
hoping someone will call it out. But
Nice.
people they're like, normal guy, huh? Okay. I'm like,
I've had a few.
you
a few
gotta
people
know
that-
it's.
I love
channel.
it because a few people have had like a few friends have had their normal guy shirt on or whatever, and someone will be like normal guy, and like I'm like
I'm,
"That's so
I'm waiting
cool.
for that.
It's so cool. I'm like,
like it.
yeah, that's awesome, man. No, like the funniest ever still was the first time I got recognized in public because I was out with Meg, and so we were out at the Domain, and someone like recognized me, and I told Meg, like, we were sitting down for dinner, right, at a outdoor restaurant. We're sitting there, I'm like, you won't believe this, Meg, but like this dude comes up to me, he's like, I saw your YouTube videos, and I was like, no way. And I chat with him, and she's like, no, you didn't get recognized. I'm like, no, I'm serious, like it really happened. And I'm not even kidding you, like 10 seconds later, this dude walks by, he goes, oh, there's that normal guy or something. Like he like made a joke, right, about normal guy, and he turns around, he's like, I'm just kidding with you, I watch your videos. And Meg was like, no way, you planned this. And I'm like, no, I'm serious.
You paid him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. She's like, I'm like, this is totally random. I'm like, I can't believe that. It was like, so the first 2 times I got recognized in
Wow.
public were within like 10 minutes of each other. It was crazy. So yeah, anyway, there you go.
That's
Cool.
funny.
Yes.
Well, Alex, the next time we're together, you can definitely drive it.
Oh yeah, it's good.
The gated 430 is
Gated
glorious.
430 is
It
just
is. It really is.
so good.
It's a fantastic thing.
It's special.
Steve, you're gonna be having some fun this spring, this summer.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
All right, true. You might be having some fun.
Knock on wood.
All right, that's pretty much it, everyone.
Oh,
It's
well.
9:30.
Jock will have to tell the SF90 story in person someday.
Yeah, we need to get
Airport
some
runs.
stories. We need to get some stories from Jacko on video at some point.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I feel like we need to get Jacko drunk, and then
I mean,
like,
that's not hard.
We've done that before.
no, like all right. So buy some vodka. All right, get some Tito's,
Yep.
and
Maybe we need to just throw an NGS party at the Howard. That's like a
That'd be good,
centrally
too.
located location that everybody can go to, and
that's a really
Why
great
not?
idea.
we should do that.
I mean, I guess we'd have to take some Ubers, but yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I still want to get drunk at your house too. That sounds fun. But
Well, we'll
Yeah,
do
I mean,
both.
let's have a party.
Yeah, we could do both. We could do both. I mean, let's do some, burgers and beers on
Yeah.
the back deck.
My my new smoker's like being constructed now. I got an email update, so we can have some brisket and have some.
Look
People
at you,
over.
Tyler, becoming
Yeah.
a Texan.
Yeah,
That's right.
full on. Embrace it.
Yep.
Embrace
Your
it.
Texican.
Yeah. What was the?
Texican.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Casey needs to. Casey, when are you into?
Texan
Okay, wait.
Something like that.
Texican.
We've got Gabe coming to town the 22nd and 23rd, right?
Yeah, I'll be there with my wife,
think
but those
Casey's-
days I'll be more available. 'cause
Last
we're all
time I
gonna be doing
talked to
other
him, I
stuff.
think he said he's coming into town on like the 16th or something like that. To
So that's
Austin.
next week.
Yeah.
We need
Monica will be here in 2 days.
and then on the 23rd is when we're doing the Tim drive.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
Thursday, right?
Thursday. So Casey, try and be in town on the 23rd, if you can.
Yeah, bring the F8.
Yeah,
Wink, wink.
I wanna hear
One
that
of them.
first.
You know,
Well, he's
whichever
got it.
one.
He'll probably bring out the Roma.
Well, that's true.
Oh yeah, gotta put some
Yep.
miles on it.
That'd be okay too.
Bring out the Roma.
Yeah. So 23rd is Tim's drive. So be in town.
Where are we going for that? You know yet?
I think we're gonna start and finish at. Well, I think we're for sure gonna start the Howard, and I'm thinking maybe we just finish at the Howard. Although I originally was thinking we'd finish at my house, but now I'm thinking maybe the Howard,
Yeah.
just to make it easy. The only problem is it's like now you're in the city, so getting in and out of the city is kind of a bitch. And all the good driving's on the west side of town,
Yeah.
so
We're kind of on the west side where the Howard is. We just
Ish.
sort
Adjacent.
of ish.
West
What?
adjacent.
not really. It's on the other side of 35, or
I mean,
Basically.
if we were on east of 35 somewhere, we're still
Yeah,
west of 35.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
east of Mopac though.
Yeah. It's Moped.
Oh well.
We'll
Anyway,
figure it out.
we'll figure it out. We got a week.
Yes, Casey, bring the Roma, bring the F8. We got a few extra drivers here.
Yeah.
You
Gabe,
need to
yeah. Gabe's here. You can drive one of them.
sleep on it, Casey.
All right.
You know,
All right,
like, just
get
to help
down.
you out. Just
Yeah,
to help
right.
you out.
Yeah. Twist
Break
my
it in.
arm. Twist my arm.
Get the fluids flowing.
All right, guys. We'll see you next Thursday, and that's all I got. Bye.
All right.
Bye.